Good day on this wonderful day as we speak about life, career, and purpose, an initiative aimed at the betterment of our society. I am Father Abraham. So, what I'll be doing in the next coming weeks is just having a chat about the different careers, and we'll dig deeper into the different aspects of what the different careers talk about. Today, what I'll be talking about is engineering. So, according to research, there are six major types of different engineering. So, namely, we're looking at your civil engineering. This is like the most famous one that everybody knows. You're looking at these are the people that deal with your built environment. You're looking at your bridges, you're looking at your roads, your sewer systems, just to name a few. Also, you're looking at mechanical engineering. These design, manufacture, and build machines that move things around. So you're looking at your steam engines, you're looking at gears, you're looking at airplanes, combustion engines. That is what mechanical engineering has in store for you as a career. You should be a person that's looking into mechanical engineering. Then you look at chemical engineering. This is the engineering whereby it's the usage of raw materials that is converted into useful material. These are the engineers that are amongst the most employable right now. So me saying that, this is what will contribute to the global warming, to us looking at making our place a better place. You're looking at vehicles trying to get away from combustion engines into more of your electrical vehicles, you see. So hence your chemical engineers are rating quite high right now in terms of employability. And you look at electrical engineers, these are the engineers which are whereby they're using not using sorry they generate and using electrical energy to design technological uses, about powertrains, computer circuits and software. These are the guys that are used for your satellite communication and the likes. Then we have aerospace and aeronautical engineers. These are the guys that, like the word suggests, aero, anything that's in the air. The guys that are used for the like aeroplanes, for satellites, for your rockets. That's what we're looking at. That's the type of engineering that aerospace and aeronautical engineer is about. And then lastly, out of the six, you look at computer and science and software engineers. Currently, these guys discipline is the one that demands a lot right now, especially moving into the fourth industrial revolution. A lot of guys are looking to cybersecurity, a lot of guys are looking into cloud computing. So these are the type of engineers that are in demand right now. So having just listed the different major engineers, we are in a space where our country, our government has committed to saying that they're going to give 1 trillion rand into public infrastructure over the next 3 years. What does that mean to you as a high school child? Obviously, right now you don't see it being beneficial to you, but you know what? Should engineering be something that you're interested in, follow that field and make sure that you actually do great in it, because obviously it's your top echelon people. It is the people that do best, if I can say so. Obviously, if you're looking at hiring somebody or you being somebody that wants to plow your trade into different types of engineering, you're not going to do and look at just getting by. I mean, we spoke about selecting a career. What goes into selecting a career? Why are you selecting the specific career? So if you're going to go into engineering, make sure that you do your best. And for the people that currently have qualified, this is an opportunity whereby the country, your big companies, your smaller companies can be able to hire you. All right. So if you already have a qualification, look into what's happening in the country right now. The country is looking at the three specters that they're looking at, which are high. You're looking at transport and logistics, that they're applying about 402 billion rand into that. Energy is about 219.2 billion rand into that, as well as water and sanitation. It's about 156 billion rand into that. I've highlighted these three lists, but obviously it does encompass everything that is engineering based on what they are trying to do. Now, Engineering was taken as a solution driven path. I'm not sure why you have selected engineering as a person that has selected it, but ask yourself, are you a solutions driven person? Now, I'm talking to the person that wants to still choose engineering. For those already in it, you need to use it. It's a skill that we need in our country right now, it's a skill we need in our continent. I listened to a show by Mustafa whereby he was also aligning this infrastructure plan that our government is about to roll out. And in his comments, a lot of engineers were saying, yes, but engineers don't have jobs. A lot of guys that are into civil engineering, mechanical engineering, have decided that they're going to switch into more of your software engineering. All right. Given we are struggling in the employment sector in our country, it is a big topic of discussion. Why I'm talking to engineers also about this is because the topic of discussion here right now is that you are a solution driven person. All right. And the career that you've taken, when you find a job, the job will be to find a solution to making sure that this building stands up straight, to making sure that as we lay down these roads, are we doing it the correct way? Are you able to see that this area, can there be buildings in this area? Okay. Our energy system, what needs to be done for us to have better energy in our country? What needs to be done for us to have electricity flowing easily and freely? Yesterday I was in Soweto, as we're about to leave, our parents, they, not in a frenzy because now it's become a norm, but it's more like, you guys might as well leave now. We're going to have electricity shut off between 5 and 10 p.m. I mean, that's an area that's losing 5 hours of no electricity, of no electricity, So where are you providing the solutions? Should you be hired by Eskom, let's say, or by another energy company? What are you bringing to the table as an engineer? Or are you just looking to get a job and just get by? All right. Having said that, I do know that we do live in a third world country. So we are struggling as a nation to make sure that we are facilitating enough jobs as everybody, for everybody else. But you're a solution-driven person. I'm saying this because think of every aspect out of what you're doing right now. There's people that are building around you. You've done civil engineering. There's people about Kamarumu. There's people that there's new development in your area. Where can you provide value? Let's start it there. So me as an engineer, what do? Yes, I'm not an entrepreneur, but you know what? Be of service. Take yourself, walk around and say, as the owner, I can simply easily tell you that, you know what, Baba, this house is not going to be straight here, or something is not right here, I'm not looking for payment for my expertise, but if you don't mind, I can come here daily with your builders and help just make sure that this thing, this structure comes up properly, without any hindrances, and the structure will last forever and not fall over in the next couple of years. All I need for you is that once we are done, I'm building my portfolio. I need you to put down as a point of reference, as what do we call it? In terms of, some words go away. I'll think of the word, but yes, like in testimonials. Yes, testimonial. Here's a testimonial that I, Spusiso, as an engineer, was the one assisted to make sure that your building came up nicely. This portfolio now becomes your physical proof when you go look for a job that I was instrumental in this area and making sure that this man's building comes all right. He was trying to build a slope. I was telling him, yes, marana kunimvula amanzi nawaslopa ngapha azongena endlini. Isn't ezinjalo? You understand? Great. So that is what I'm talking about in terms of saying provide your expertise to other people. Provide your expertise free of charge. Volunteer in a space whereby you don't have to walk far. It's walking distance, or if somebody has transport, that travels that direction. Please drive with me. I need you to drop me off at company XYZ. I'm offering my services free of charge because I'd like to build a portfolio whereby I'm actually making a difference. Also, we are not all entrepreneurs. So if you do have a solution to something, I mean, take for example, like let's take Facebook, right? The twins, they needed somebody that can code. So you're looking at a software engineer, right? They found Mark Zuckerberg. He did the coding. They weren't going to do the business side of things. So you've got the skill of being whatever type of engineer that you are. Extend that skill to a friend or somebody that you trust, somebody that you know can think out the box. That person can run and assist you both to start that business or to start that activity whereby you are both doing this and it becomes a lucrative business. All right. To a parent that is watching this, if your child is in school right now, grade 8, grade 9, looking at to choose subjects going into engineering, or your child is about to complete matric, look at what is happening in the country in terms of infrastructure. Look at these promises that our government is making, because these are not going to only be done by government companies. These are going to be extended to other companies, whereby your child can now say, I can get an internship here. I can get a learnership here. I can go into this type of engineering, as I believe this could be the most lucrative area for me to go into. I know speaking like this, people may say, yeah, you think it's easy for us to do this. All I'm saying is, let's get off our asses and stop with the mentality of somebody needs to give me something. You know, one of the hardest quotes one has read is that nobody's coming to save you. You have to do it for yourself. Try to get yourself into spaces whereby you've got a good network, people that you can talk to, people that are not selfish with knowledge, people that are willing to extend a hand whereby you can get something done for yourself. You can get something done that can extend towards the career that you are trying to build. As a learner, study, understand, like I've broken down in small bits and pieces what the 6 major different engineering careers are about. Look at what matches your personality, because like I said, as an engineer, you're supposed to be a purposeful person, a solution person. But if you cannot think out of the box in your current state right now, it begs the question as to why did you choose engineering? Was it your parents that pushed you into choosing engineering? Was it your friends, or was it the hype at the time when you thought this is the in career that I can choose? I can say like myself, when we were choosing careers, it was like, yo, marketing, yo, IT, yo, I'm going to do this. You understand? A lot of people went into that not understanding what the career entails. Right now, 75% of the people I did graphic design with are not in the graphic design space. I'm also not in the graphic design space. And I moved, did finance and did insurance, did sales, and I'm finding that I do better when I am speaking to people. So take charge of your life. Make sure that you're making decisions that are suitable for you and for your future. You, 10 years later, will thank yourself of the decision that you did make today. If you're liking this content and you're liking the information that we're giving out, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. We'll be dropping more videos about, life, career, a purposeful driven life. Asbong, udlamai. Thank you.